Okay. Alright, my headset was giving me trouble. Alright, back in Icarus today. A lot earlier than usual because I am going to my dad's house today, and he lives about 2.5 hours over the, well, closer to 2 hours over the highway. And I'm going to be gone all weekend. So I wanted to get this out before I had to leave, and I don't want to have to leave too late. It's already like almost 11 a.m. here for me. So we're going to start off by collecting wood like any Minecraft server. Just because I want to get sap. That'll do. I want to get a bit of sap to throw back in the biofuel thing. I didn't think I killed him. I did. Sweet. I got to show off a few things that I done kind of off screen when from the last stream. First of all, as you can tell, I put a wall around the base because it was getting really bad with things just constantly walking up and attacking. So I thought by putting this wall around it, I haven't unlocked the gate yet, that's why there's a gap here, but by putting a wall up around it, I'm hoping that it will deter creatures from walking up here. Also, I put them backwards, but I don't think it really matters. I've made this, so we have a refrigerator. It's not powered yet. We haven't made power, but I did make the refrigerator, so I'll be able to refrigerate some of my food now. Which is one of the things I did want to try to move into today, was a little bit of power, and we're going to start that with a water wheel. I want to try to get this done. Well, organic resin, stone, and wood is not so bad. We just need the electronics, really. What do I need for more electronics? Epoxy and copper. Always copper. Also out of aluminum now. It went a lot faster than I thought it would. Yeah, let's see. What I do is just search wire. No. I'll get all that converted. The organic resin here, so we'll take that. Oh, we just had the baby. Water. Yeah, so we just need stone and wood, which is easy. And 10 electronics, so we got ourselves a water wheel. We're also going to need the electrical tool, which I don't think is going to be super expensive. Yeah, we're just going to need some gold wire. All right. Oh, yeah, I need epoxy. There should be epoxy somewhere. Oh, I have some in here. Okay, that's perfect. Let's make up a bit more, and we'll throw it in. Also, I made one of these. I got the electric deep mining drill. They've already got an upgrade to the other one I got, so we can get right into that. Now, I did a little bit of searching for ores around here, and there's nothing really good like in this immediate area that I've been able to find. But you come down here a little ways, and I did find, I believe, a copper one right here somewhere. There was a copper deep mining node here, so from here on, I started to find good stuff. So I'm really hoping that once we come down into this area, we're going to find all that we're going to need. I'm going to build my base, I think, right here. Right next to these two big rocks. I think that's where I'm going to be. But this area here is supposed to have, like, the most deep ore mining sites in the game. Like, the most concentration is supposed to be found in, like, this little area down here. So I'm hoping that means that we'll have a good chance at finding every node that we need. Water wheel, water wheel. There we go. So get the water wheel made. Now we're going to need, yeah, gold wire. We're going to need to get the electrical tool. Electrical tool. There we go. And now we have power. Perfect. So we'll put this back in here. That back over here. And yeah, that should be everything. Okay, perfect. So we're going to put the electricity tool here. Now, I kind of got to do this half smart about how I want to set this up. Because we're going to need to have like an entry point in space. Typically what you would do is you'd build a battery. Would hook it all up to a battery. as like a buffer, but I haven't unlocked the battery yet, so we're just gonna be running straight power. Alright, so I think you can go here. Well, maybe not. This doesn't count as flowing. I think it doesn't count until flowing until you get to the top of that waterfall. Yeah. Here should be flowing. Yeah, all this is flowing, so you can place it anywhere along this riverbed here. Guess I'll just put it right here. Go. Now we have power. Now this thing just works forever. You'll have to check it every now and then because it builds up junk in its inventory. And once it builds up enough junk, it stops working. As long as you come over and clean it out every now and then. You can see you can stretch it right to its maximum size. I also wanted to change the... There we go, make it straight. But you can't actually place it, so you gotta stretch it out and then pull it back slightly. Kind of weird that way. That you can chain this and you can bring this to wherever you want. This thing's gonna output 2,000 power, which is enough to get us started for sure. Because the only thing I even got now that even runs power is the refrigerator, and it only uses about 500. Now, I could go under the water too. There's no restrictions of just going straight across. Honestly, maybe I'll do. Yeah, perhaps we'll do that. We'll just run straight across through the water. We'll have this be the entry point. Eventually, I'm going to have this into a battery. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put the battery. I might even put it under here, maybe. Have this be the entry point for the power. To start off with, we're just going to kind of go like that. That'll be the entry point for our power right there. I don't want this to look. You can hide them. Like a smart way people do it is they put them, say, in like up here, and then you can put a pillar down, and the pillar will cover it. Now I'm not that particular. I don't really care if you can see it or not. But I will try to make them at least look a little bit cleaner. Bang. Now we got power. Now we can refrigerate all of our food and stuff. Now this doesn't need to be refrigerated, but when we do, I can now actually start cooking and making foods and not have to worry about them decaying. Now, I wanted to take a look, since I got this electric deep mining drill. Let's just see if there is anything useful nearby. I know there's a salt one right there, but we don't need salt. Platinum. Platinum is okay, but you don't really use... Oh, gold. Gold might be the best, to be honest. Sulfur, that's not a bad one either. Yeah, let's go back to gold then. This way. Yeah, there's nothing really good around here, so we'll just leave it. I'm not gonna bother. There's a salt one like right here, but I don't need salt, so we're just not gonna bother with it. We'll just keep that as it is. I'll make other sources. What I'll end up doing is probably down in this area, depending on where the nodes are to and how spread out they are. I'll probably make a centralized power station, just with a bunch of solar panels and stuff down. The solar panels are the best way to do it because they're the only power source that doesn't require you to maintenance them. They just work. You just get a lot of solar panels and hook them up to batteries because the solar panels produce a lot of power, like significantly more than everything else. But they just don't produce in the nighttime, is their little caveat. It's fine because if you have batteries down, as long as the demand is not too high, you can keep up with it. Alright, so let's see what we can make here in terms of food now. Doesn't look like, unfortunately, we have that many recipes there that we can use. You can probably do these is about it. Creamed corn. Creamed corn's not a bad one, to be fair, though. Let's go get some corn. Right, well, let's see what else we're missing. I made a bunch of these too off camera, so I stocked us up on carbon fiber. Hope I won't have to mess around with none of that no more. Oh, I did unlock the Foundry, which is the upgraded version of the Forge. This thing here. It's the last variant of it, but it requires 1,000 power, and we need titanium plates, which I haven't unlocked yet. Steel screws are easy, and glass is easy. And so I think what my best course of action is going to be right now, maybe, will be just to go get more resources. Now let's see if I can remember exactly where this deep ore mining site is without having to scan for it. I think it's right up here on this rock thing. Yeah, it's right there. Look at that. It's still running. Yes, yeah, copper. D. These ones are not as efficient. Like you get 1.7, we'll say, ore per minute. The other ones are a lot more efficient, but they need electricity to run. Alright, so put the copper into here. Let's see what missions we have available. Maybe we can knock out a mission real fast. Any easy ones left? I don't want to do these yet because I feel like these are going to be difficult. Well, this I think requires us to go to the desert. And it'll make quarrites start showing up around the map too if we do this. So it starts off the quest, but we will get a legendary license. It's kind of nice. But I think this is going to bring us to the desert, which I'm not ready to do the desert yet. I don't think they're actually ready for any of these. I think I have some simple missions. We got Watchtower one's actually a lot harder than you think it is. That one will bring us over to snow biome. Okay, so there's no quests that are good for us right now. We need to get a little bit more prepared. We'll have to get like the better armors and stuff. So we actually take it. I did determine is one of the things that I want to do. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run down to the mines. I don't see any other reason. Oh, which reminds me. One of the things I do have to focus on here is getting this foundry. I don't think I have titanium plates unlocked yet. No, we don't have titanium plates just yet. That's going to be one of the very first things I unlock. I want to get that foundry. Because I did actually get into... By unlocking the foundry, we've actually made it to the point where we can start learning the titanium tools. Basically just direct, like I can just skip over every now and come straight to titanium, which is good. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna run down to find some more caves. I'm gonna take the pistol, I think, with me this time though. Oh wow. Look at that, it actually stood up. There we go. So it actually managed to stay standing. Now, the box I had inside of it is gone, but there you go. I fixed the front one. Perfect. Alright, so I'm just gonna need to grab... Yeah, so there. Be there. Alright, now we're good. Let's just check and see if there's anything even left in these caves. I don't recall. If you want the bees, we're gonna need those. Look at here, or aluminum and copper. That's pretty good. Doesn't look like there's much left in here. So we got coal. I'm not gonna really waste my time mining coal. There's a little bit of iron. I suppose I'll grab it while I'm here. Hey, bring you meat. Okay, let's see. Let me get a drink of water or something. I only just woke up a little while ago. The voice doesn't sound like it's at its optimum. Oh, hello, babe. You ready to go now? Mind doing me a favor before you go? Glass of water. Please. Thank you. She's going to work now, unfortunately. But she'll have all weekend here by herself to do whatever she wants. So, you know, it's kind of like a trade-off. Hopefully she'll do some streaming. See ya. Love you too. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Got my mouth breather in my sleep, so when I wake up in the mornings, I'm usually quite dried out. That's much better. Alright, so let's go over here and see what's in this cave. I think this one had more left in it, because I think this one was a bigger cave, and I just mined the other one first. Oh. Get out of here. There's already some copper, which is good. Lots of iron. Oh, this cave's got lots of stuff still left in it. That's good. Take that, bitch. Oh, this cave's still pretty well full. That's good. What we got here? More aluminum, okay. Another one over there, we'll see what it is. I think there's one more cave worm spawning here now, over there. You want to see what this is, though. What's copper? Okay, so that's 2 caves in this area with copper and aluminum. Ah, damn it. Alright, no time like the present. The fuck? Oh, it was a wolf, okay. Anyway, that should be enough of that, so we're just gonna run back to base. Before I go, though, I did want to this setup. This is something, too, that'll be really important for us. Or not. Well, yeah, that will be. I meant to say the material processor, because that's how we get the composite. But we're gonna put that on hold. My focus right now is gonna be, I'm gonna need titanium plates. Do I want to hook up batteries? Battery would be useful. We'll get the battery. And we'll do the flow meter. We're gonna start moving right into electricity here, so solar panels are expensive and you need composites before you can even do it, so I think we'll just stick with water wheels, honestly. They're cheaper. Wind turbines, like I said, are a little bit more maintenance heavy. It's not too bad. It requires a lot of electronics and concrete mix. That's not too there. 60 electronics. Ugh. That's what I mean. Once you get up into this stage, it gets very expensive running stuff. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get a titanium sickle. Out of here. Screw you, wolf. Alright, we're gonna run back home now. All the wolves, damn. Oh, it must be because I killed that wolf. They're all picking up the scent of the body. That's alright, you can pick up the scent all you want. I'm still out of here. Okay, so my plan now is I'm gonna put all of the ores in over here. Iron, copper, bang. And we'll put the rest of it in this one, and the exotics are gonna go up here. There's lots of bees for when we actually get started with bees. Good. There you go. Won't forget to empty you today. Throw you in there. Up there. And there. Perfect. Now we're going to look into... I'm going to need... There we go, titanium. Now what we're going to do is make titanium plates, and of course it only takes titanium. I don't remember how many I needed. Make 10 if we can. Yeah, it's going to take 30 titanium. Got lots of titanium, it's good. How many electronics do we got? Because we're going to need a bunch of those too. What do we need for electronics? Right now it's copper and gold. Should be enough for the foundry. Foundry. There we go. Now the foundry also consumes power. It consumes 1,000 per action. Now to go along with that, I wanted to check out, because I learned the battery. Now you got two recipes, because one is an alternate active lithium. It's for another map. I don't think you can get lithium here. So we just need platinum sheath and refined wood. Refined wood is easy. Do we have platinum sheaths unlocked? We do. Okay. And that should be enough to get our battery. Yep. Now, where are we going to put the battery is the question. You can see it has max rate and stores. So the battery can store up to 1 million power. But it can only output or receive power at a rate of 1,500 per second. That's where the advanced battery rack comes in, because it can hold a lot more. Now, I think I was going to put it down here. But I'm concerned about having it... I think at this moment, maybe it will be safe. We'll just fill it in. There we go. So we'll put a door in here eventually. I wanted to put a floor on it, but hopefully the battery will place here and function fine. Can't see why it wouldn't. Alright, so now we need our power tool. So you just haul out your little electrical tool. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to sever that connection. Have you go to here. Now that's going to power that, and then we have to have... Actually, I think it'll be fine to just kind of... Yeah, I think that's okay. Usually I like to have it go in, but I think that also works. We'll siphon and store. Yeah, see, it's storing power in there. So any excess now is going to go into the battery. I just got to put a door on that. I don't know if the batteries are affected by weather, but I'd rather just build the door now and have it ready. Might not allow me to place it there because of how... Yeah, it won't allow me to place it there. Well, oh well. We'll just hope that it won't run out. If it breaks, we'll find another place for it. I can always just build a box off to the side. That's what I've done in my older world. I set up like an actual generator room, we'll say. Alright, so now we don't need this really because the foundry is just a replacement for this. Okay, so the foundry's quite big though. That's the only issue to it, is it's quite a big device. As you can see, it doesn't fit there anymore, so I think I'm gonna put it right here. Pretty massive machine. There we go. So now let's see what we need to make our titanium sickle. So it requires titanium, steel, and carbon fiber. So we'll take a little bit of our carbon fiber. Take titanium. Probably put it all in there, actually. We're also going to need a little bit of steel screws. We'll take whatever's left of the steel screws there. Bang. Titanium. But first, it has to be hooked up to power. So we're going to have to drag the power... I think the easiest way to do this is just going to be to siphon power from here. There, and then bang. Now the foundry should only draw power when it's actually activated. Yeah, so then you see it's idle. It should only consume power when you actually use it. So you would click to use and then there you go, done. Now we have ourselves an actual good sickle. So that means you finally get out of here. And we have a good sickle. Now I think I already have a sickle attachment made, don't I? Yeah, reaping attachment, 25% plant for yield. Yeah, so the titanium one is a really good one. You can see it has 185% yield. So that means you get, to put it in perspective, your hand has 0 yield. So when you pick stuff with your hand, you're just doing it base. Well, this one has 100% of base plus 85. So it's almost 3 times the amount what you would gather with your hands. That's why even just a low-level sickle is still better than doing it with your hands. Go. And now we have ourselves an actual good sickle. But I think that's going to be it for me today. Like I said, I got to get ready to go. I would try to have these videos done by next week, but I'm going to be gone all weekend, so I don't really have the time to edit these like I normally would. We'll see, but next video will be, I think, with just one more level. I pretty well should be to the point where we can start doing missions again. And yeah, we'll do that, and hopefully that will open up more avenues for us to progress a bit faster here as well. I'd really like to start getting into the quarrite stuff, but we want to be at least fairly prepared. We want to have at least good armor and weapons for that, and have the ability to like go into the other biomes, because I'm pretty sure most of those missions take place in the desert. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you next time.